it's a tremendous honor, especially to be selected by the players that you're out there competing against that felt I was worthy to be here. It's something it's hard to put into words.
Well, it's an honor to be celebrated, not just by me, but with everybody that's poured into me.
It's obviously a great honor, and humbling to be among the best players in the game.
Being an all-star means that you've had one of the best first halves of the year, and it's a tremendous opportunity to come out here and pitch against some of the best hitters in the game, so I'm excited.
Welcome back to Baseball Tonight's continuing All-Star coverage here on SportsCenter. Steve Berthume, Aaron Boone, and Tim Kirchin back with you. Last night's State Farm Home Run Derby, a terrific success, raising $615,000 for charity, $144,000 of which was donated by Major League Baseball, so congratulations to all involved. Tonight, though, the big event, the All-Star Game. Shockingly, Aaron Boone once played in one of these. Sorry, I couldn't resist. 2003 on Chicago's South Side. How was that?
One of the greatest honors of my life. We ended the first half in Milwaukee where Jeff Jenkins, one of my best friends and college teammates, won on the fan vote. We rode down to Chicago in a limousine, kind of pinching ourselves the whole way. And then when I get there, my brother's on the American League team. My dad and my grandfather are there, both who played in the All-Star Game. And my grandfather would pass away a year later. An unbelievable thrill in a beautiful 3 days, something I'll never forget.
Only three-generation all-star family, the Boones. Very important.
It's a new generation coming into the game. Bryce Harper is on the list here today at 19 years old, the youngest position player ever selected for this game. Only pitchers Bob Feller and Dwight Gooden were younger when they played in it. According to Elias, if they play, Harper and Mike Trout of the Angels will be the fourth and fifth position players aged 21 or younger to play in the All-Star Game in the last 35 seasons. These guys are baseball's young superstars, and we anticipate seeing them here tonight at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tim, it's an interesting choice here. Mike Trout might be the American League MVP. He should be here. Bryce Harper, maybe not so much. He's an enthusiastic, exciting young player. He has revitalized the Nationals organization. But the numbers aren't quite there. On the other hand, there are marketing concerns that need to be addressed. Baseball has to put its best foot forward here. Where are you versus, performance versus storyline here in terms of Bryce Harper's involvement?
Were there more deserving guys? There probably were. But I'm in this for the story as much as anything else, and this guy's a great story.
There's no question. I think there's some guys that were probably more deserving than Bryce Harper, but you said it. He's absolutely had an impact and been an impact player on the National League East leading team. As for Mike Trout, he's the guy I'm most looking forward to seeing play here. I think he's as dynamic a player that's come to the major leagues in a long time. And for me, absolutely the American League MVP so far this season.
Really?
And I talked to Mike Trout yesterday, and I said, is there someone here that you really wanted to meet? And he said, I've always wanted to meet Derek Jeter. And Trout was out stretching yesterday, and Jeter came up to him and said hello and said, boy, you can get yourself ready for a game pretty easily here. I used to be able to do that when I was 20. And Mike Trout was like, oh, my God, Derek Jeter just came and talked to me.
And me being a first-time All-Star, only-time All-Star, and these guys are going to play in a bunch, Harper and Trout. Those are the moments, being around these great players, being teammates with them for a day, that are things you'll take with you forever.
All right, well, let's take a look at Bryce Harper's National League teammates. These are the starting lineups now for Tony La Russa's National League All-Star team. Carlos Gonzalez, the Rocky star, will DH and lead off. What about this lineup?
I love this line. I'm looking forward to seeing Ryan Braun. He's been a man on a mission. I feel like a lot of the baseball world was waiting to see him fail this year, especially with Prince Fielder not being there to protect him anymore. I think he goes out and has a big game, continuing to make a point.
First DH ever to lead off in an All-Star game here, but I'm watching Carlos Beltran since his career began here. And when I did a story on him earlier this year, David Freese told me the minute I ran out on the field with Carlos Beltran, I figured this is the best all-round player I've ever played with. And Lance Berkman will tell you the same thing. Carlos Beltran has not just had a resurgent year, he's had a healthy year, and now we see how great he is when he's right.
Yep.
All right, now here's the American League lineup put out by Rangers manager Ron Washington. The National League lineup was something. This might be another level, certainly in terms of power production.
Right. Curtis Granderson's hitting ninth. He's got 23 homers. The only ninth hitter ever to have more homers at the All-Star break was Jay Bell with 24 in 1999. I like Curtis Granderson hitting ninth for the American League team.
Prince Fielder, NL MVP of this game a year ago. home run derby champ. He may pull off the trio, win the AL MVP this year. He comes in a very hot hitter, killing the ball in July.
American League is on a roll here. The AL has won 7 of the last 9 All-Star games and 12 of the last 15. We'll have continuing coverage here from Baseball Tonight all day long on SportsCenter. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, home field in the World Series on the line. And keep this in mind, the team with home field has won 21 of the last 26 World Series.